Amy Roloff was hospitalized today after a heart attack. Her situation is serious. Avoid missing this video, little people. Big world matriarch Amy Roloff has long been a fan favorite from motherhood to businesswomanhood. She has inspired millions. However, tales of her hospitalization after a significant health crisis worried admirers. The truth of Amy Roloff's medical emergency and her recovery are revealed today. Since 2006, when TLC aired Little People Big World about the Roloff family, Amy Roloff has been famous. The show touched millions by portraying their agricultural life, hardships, achievements, and personal growth. Fans worldwide love Amy, a strong and independent mother. Amy, like everyone else, has health issues. Despite her tough appearance, an unexpected medical issue in early 2025 stunned her family and fans. Amy Roloff was hospitalized abruptly in late January 2025 after having serious health issues. She felt sick and showed warning symptoms, according to verifiable accounts. Marek, Amy's husband, observed she was tired, dizzy, and having chest pain. Fearing for her, he quickly sought medical treatment. After arriving at the hospital, physicians began testing for a cardiac episode. Amy had a cardiac condition that required immediate medical attention, confirming their worst concerns. Clear up some uncertainty and actual heart attack. Medical sources close to the family say Amy had a cardiac problem, but luckily not a catastrophic heart attack. Instead, she had unstable angina, a cardiac ailment that can signal a heart attack with chest pain, shortness of breath, and dizziness. Unstable anga might seem like a heart attack. This is a major warning sign that requires quick medical attention. Doctors acted promptly after diagnosing Amy. They examined her heart using an electrocardiogram, blood tests, and a stress test. Her symptoms prompted an angiography, which checks the heart's arteries for blockages. Thankfully, Amy's doctors stabilized her without surgery. Medication improved blood flow and reduced cardiac strain. Doctors continuously watched Amy and advised lifestyle changes to prevent recurrence. Occurrences. Fans were anxious when Amy's illness was announced. Fast, her family prayed and supported her. Her ex-husband, Matt Roloff, did not comment, but sources say he was informed and worried about her. Amy's children, Zach and Jeremy, and their families kept fans informed. Fans sent words of support, prayers, and well wishes on social media. Amy has always fought, so her fans believed she would recover. Amy eventually spoke a few days following her hospitalization. She thanked everyone on social media for their concern and support. She wrote a touching note to supporters saying she was doing better and appreciative for her superb medical treatment. Just wanted to say thanks, everyone. Many of you were anxious, and I appreciate the love and prayers. The experience was terrifying, but I'm recovering. I'll move slowly and make critical health modifications. Many thanks for sharing my experience. Her doctors encouraged her to rest, eat well, and minimize stress. This includes relaxation, a heart-healthy diet, and moderate exercise. For now, Amy may have a full life with the correct care for unforeseen heart issues. She has always been active, from running her enterprises to interacting with fans, and she wants to stay strong despite many obstacles. Amy Roloff has never given up. This health scare is another chapter in her narrative, reminding us to prioritize our health and value family time. Amy Roloff tearfully says goodbye to the Roloff family farm when her ex-husband, Matt, sells, saying this pumpkin season will be the last. In a recent episode of Her Little Kitchen channel, The Little People Big World, actress told Lisa Dixon how emotional the farm sale is for her. According to Roloff, I find this sad because it's personal due of its personal nature. The film reveals that it will never be just business. Family members cannot be treated like other vendors just because it's business. I can't find another seller like my lads. These lads are yours. She discussed the kid farm ownership conflict in his essay, announcing the farm's partial sale. Matt Roloff seemingly blamed his sons for the sale. Zach Roloff replied harshly to the post in the comments, which Amy Roloff on YouTube couldn't downplay. No one anticipated freebies or less than promised. Roloff believed they all recognized dad deserved something. Everything has a price, and this one is high. The drawback is that we'll always perceive things differently. I feel bad for my guys that something we raise didn't work out. Matt Roloff also owes his ex-wife a lot of money for buying her portion of the property after their divorce. He wrote this, and she acknowledged that she is still due a lot, even though she is no longer a co-owner. Amy Roloff worried about the farm's future if a stranger purchased what the family constructed. Roloff said it would be awkward if it was sold to a stranger. Always believed the land belonged to the family. Matt may have constructed a lot and had the original ideas, but the farm was and is part of each of us. Matt Roloff publicly listed the property for $4 million on May 12th. A little terrifying, but mostly exhilarating. Roloff advised moving on to the next phase of life. Many things have happened to the Roloffs in recent years. The children have left the property and won't continue the custom. Amy and Matt, Little People Big World stars, separated and moved on. The property issue strained parent-child ties all year. Amy supported her son during the family turmoil while Zach assisted his father. Matt, following his divorce, Zach and Amy became close. LPBW viewers have witnessed the mother constantly visiting Zach's relatives. The mother-son team reunited for a special occasion. Amy and Zach Roloff are Little People Big World's most popular characters. Mother and son had a lovely connection after Roloff farms. The Zach family enjoyed Little People of America, the conference. Amy Roloff was one of several international children's families that attended. Amy and Zach had fun discussing conference highlights. Tori has precious family memories. She tweeted a photo of Joshua dancing to the music at the celebration. The LPBW standout also described a proud occasion during a Zach Jackson soccer match. Amy posted a snapshot of her reunion with Zach on Instagram during the LPBW conference's closing ceremony. Famed mother uploaded a photo with Zach Roloff. Amy wore an elegant black gown while her son wore a collared t-shirt. She said, "Being with Zach during the closing ceremony was great. She also enjoyed the time with him and his family." According to the LPBW matriarch, Amy said she will post more event photos shortly. LPBW Conference 2023 was remarkable for the Roloffs. Amy spent significant time with Zach's family. She and her daughter-in-law, Tori Roloff, are close. They often mention each other on social media. They spend a lot of time together. Lately, Tori prefers her mother-in-law reside nearby. Amy often visits her grandchildren with Zach and his family. The Little People Big World actress posted a sweet snapshot of her and Amy Roloff in the Instagram story. Tori said, "I love you." The reality TV personality revealed another story while dancing to the music they lip-synced and danced on the floor. Tori and Amy's wonderful images and tales are setting high standards. The TLC star has big plans for the new year, including a new company. Amy is starting the year differently after recovering from an illness that sidelined Chris Marek and Amy Roloff for weeks at the end of 2024. Little People Big World fans often wonder what the cast does between seasons. After another season, viewers want to know what more the Roloff family is going through, especially with speculations that the TLC program may end. Matt Roloff is abandoning the failed farm sale and turning part of Roloff Farms into an inn for long-term guests. This new subscription model connects LPBW followers to Amy and her life. Amy promises subscribers answers to many long-standing questions, notably about her personal life and Little People Big World. Fans of Little People Big World Observe the Roloff family undergo significant turmoil when Matt Roloff elected to market Roloff Farms rather than selling it to one of his 4 children. Matt was faced with a significant decision regarding the property's future after his ex-wife Amy Roloff sold her portion of the land to him following their divorce. Amy and Matt have reared their children Jeremy, Zach, Molly, and Jacob on the property. They have previously expressed their intention to pass it down to one of their children. Amy decided to transfer her portion of the land to her ex in 2024. $975,000. This decision was made after their divorce in 2016. She was deprived of the ability to influence his decisions regarding the farm as a result of the sale. Both Zach and Jeremy had expressed interest in acquiring the farm. However, the negotiation process between Matt and Zach was observed by viewers during season 22 of the TLC program in 2021. Matt clarified in a confessional that Zach and I were in starkly divergent positions regarding the feasibility of the agreement. When we ultimately convened, Zach arrived in a state of extreme heat. He did not enter the premises to negotiate. He arrived to make a request. In the interim, Zach expressed his disagreement with Matt's approach to the negotiation process. "You are not dictating the terms here," he informed the producers regarding his father. "You have been dictating an excessive amount for an extended period of time." Despite the fact that the precise date of the negotiations failure is unclear, there were rumors that Zach and Matt had a falling out when the soccer coach and his wife Tori Roloff relocated from Oregon to Battleground, Washington in October 2021. One of Tori's admirers inquired about the status of Zach and Jeremy's aspirations to acquire Roloff Farms during an Instagram Stories Q&A. After the social media user reported that their interest had seemingly vanished, she clarified that it had not, and that certain events do not unfold as anticipated. When Matt listed a portion of the family's land for sale at $4 million, it was evident that neither Zach nor Jeremy intended to assume ownership of the farm. The animals have been let out of the sack. The Roloff progenitor expressed his desire to ensure that the significant news is communicated directly to all of his followers via Instagram. For more than 3 decades, Roloff Farms has been a source of immense pleasure for my family and me. Today, 16 acres of the farm's 109 acres are going up for sale, which includes our original family residence and a vibrant red barn. It is a little bit apprehensive, but primarily thrilling. It is time to advance to the subsequent phase of life. Matt declared the property unavailable for purchase in October 2022 after it had been on the market for several months without a sale. He subsequently disclosed that he was in the process of converting it into a rental. "I made a significant announcement to everyone a few weeks ago," he wrote on Instagram when he first disclosed the rental information. "I was aware that large transactions such as those I was selling on the small side of the property would require a significantly extended time to conclude and were not subject to any guarantees. What I did not anticipate was the number of new business associates and networking connections I would establish during the process." Several interested parties discussed a variety of business ventures, including the possibility of purchasing a small estate with a large home to use as a short-term rental. He continued, "Additional details will be disclosed in the near future. However, it is imperative that we work diligently to prepare the residence for its inaugural visitors." In December 2023, Matt again removed the farm from the market due to his inability to sell it. Although very little is known about Matt's current intentions regarding the farm, he surprised viewers during the season 25 premiere in February 2024 by announcing that he would be bequeathing the land to Amy upon his passing. In response to the decision, she informed Matt, "I am unsure of how to respond. Meanwhile, she confessed that the situation was absurd nevertheless. Matt clarified that he ultimately chose to give it to Amy because any other alternative was too intricate. In April 2025, Matt listed the farm for the third time, this time at a price of $2,895,000 according to People. The Tursek Real Estate Group is the listing agent for the property. Roloff farm and the original farmhouse have been a significant aspect of my life for more than 3 decades, the reality star shared with People. Little People Big World distributed this legacy property to millions of individuals worldwide. It will eternally be a part of my heart and contains some of the most magical memories. Matt expressed his sincere desire for the farm to remain in the family indefinitely. However, life intervened, and this was not to be. Continuing, he stated, "My children each have their own wonderful lives, some with their own farms, projects, and individual dreams, which I honor and am so proud of." Matt also stated that the proximity of his 64th birthday has led him to the realization that less is truly more. He stated that he currently derives pleasure from the basic pleasures of life, such as spending time with his cherished grandchildren, concentrating on a new thrilling television project, and basking in the Arizona sunlight. Matt stated of the farm, "This property is not merely a residence, it serves as a foundation for ambitious aspirations. A certain type of enchantment is present in this location. Upon entering the farm, your senses are heightened, your imagination is free to flourish, and your heart feels as though it is at home. We are confident that the subsequent proprietor will appreciate it as much as we did."